Welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Julie Brown, Warren County Extension Agent for 4-H Youth Development.
Yes, I mean, it's springtime and we all think about spring cleaning, and this lesson was all about how to declutter your house and get rid of your junk. So junk can be what you consider like useless or worthless items, but you know, you've always heard the saying, you know, what one person's junk is could be another person's treasure. So when you're going through your house, I have some just tips and reasons you need to think about this. So you may be wanting to declutter your house, get rid of that junk, get rid of that stuff. So, you know, think about it because of sentimental values. You know, maybe someone gave it to you, maybe it was passed down from a family member, those kind of things. Maybe it was a wedding gift, you know, those types of things that you want to hold on to. You might think you're going to use it later. You know, we all hang on to that pair of jeans because we're going to fit back in that size someday. Yeah. But anyway, I mean, that's something, you know, you might think that you might need later. Guilty because someone give it to you and you don't want to feel bad because you decided you no longer need it and you want to get rid of it. You might be able to, because it costs so much money, you bought this nice area rug or this piece of furniture and it costs a lot bit of money, but it no longer fits with your style or the need of what you're wanting. Another one is hopes, dreams, and desires. Maybe you've decided you want to be a painter, or maybe you're going to become, you know, like a pastry chef, and you've bought all this extra stuff, and that's been a year or 2 years ago, and you've still got it. So you're looking at these items, and you're like, how can I declutter my pantry, or, you know, my bedroom closet, or my office, those types of things. So benefit of letting go is maybe a mental break. You know, like you go in that room, and the clutter is gone, and that like just helps you mentally. It may help you emotionally. It may help you financially. You may be able to sell the stuff that you purchased that you're not going to be used, so it'll help you financially as well. But it may just make you clutter-free, a happier type of person. So when you go in that, pick the room that you want to do. Don't think, you know, like I need to clean out my bedroom closet. Maybe you need to start with a smaller section. Maybe I need to clean out the chest or drawers in the closet first. Don't tackle the whole entire room because that will really discourage you, overwhelm you. You know, pick small parts and then set a timeline. Like I want to have this chest or drawers cleaned out by the end of the month. Or I'm going to have the whole closet cleaned out, you know, by November. And when you do that, you know, list the area. This is what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. Start small. Start with that, just that chest or set of drawers first. And then separate it. You know, is there stuff in here that you could donate? Is there stuff that you could maybe give to someone else, like re-give? Is there a place that you should keep it or should you sell it? So think about those types of things. And when you're thinking about the keeps, you know, put it away. If you're thinking about sales, you know, sell it however you want to sell it. Donate it. You may be able to give it to someone else as well. You know, like you can't wear this stuff, but you may have a cousin or someone else that may be in need of clothes and they could use it. So, and then, or you may be able to, you know, donate it to an organization here in the county. Consider the 1-year rule. You know, like if you haven't wore this, you haven't used this in a year, it's probably a good chance that you probably just need to donate it. And then sentimental. So let's say you've had a family member pass away and you've kept a lot of their clothes. Maybe turn it into an apron or turn it into a teddy bear. So it's one thing and then donate the rest of it. So I understand when family members pass away, you want to hold on to those things. I completely understand that, but maybe it's getting in your way and cluttering your mind and your area. Also, something with the homemakers we just talked about, there's some publications out there that we could give you if you want to transfer items. Maybe, you know, you're not to the point that you want to get rid of them or declutter your house, but you think this table is really nice and you want to give it to your grandson maybe when you pass away. So we have some publications that we can give you to talk to your family members on how to pass those possessions on once you've passed, or maybe you've had to go into a nursing home or something like that.
Well, and Julie, I've heard all kinds of interesting stories about, you know, the grandparent letting the grandkids come in and put a Post-it on the things that are valuable to them because, I mean, you have siblings. What's important to your brother might not be important.
You're exactly right.
And so that's a great way to kind of distribute assets. But when we're decluttering in my home, it always helps if we have a buddy. You know, if you have some help and they can maybe help you make that decision, it's just more fun.
And, you know, if you're an elderly person, you know, bring in your kids. You know, you may have kept, as your parents, you know, they've kept all of these possessions and they've now brought them to me and they're sitting in my garage. And so, like, I'm going to have to go through, like, the Barbie doll clothes. Yes, my daughter could have. But the games, you know, some of those had batteries in them, they're corroded. They just need to go in the dumpster.
If people are interested in this lesson, they can always join Homemakers.
Oh, yes.
Because they have a whole list of topics.
Each month we do something different. This coming month we're doing propagation of plants, of house plants. So there's always, every month is a different lesson on something that can help us as a family, as a person, those types of things of the homemaker groups.
All right, Julie, well, appreciate the information and we appreciate you watching the Farm and Home Show. We'll see you next time.